My name is Susan Weldon, and I'm a nurse at Chesapeake Regional Medical Center. Well, my mom is a retired nurse, and so as a kid, if you you fall and get a scrape, she knew how to fix it. And if you got sick, she knew what medicines you needed to get better, and that's like she could perform miracles. Pretty cool. So once I got older and could really understand more about what a nurse was and what that meant, I can so remember being in a grocery store, and one of her patients came up to her and just said hello and thanked her for taking care of her. And I remember them looking at me and saying, "Your mom is so great. She took such good care of me. She always helps me," and because my mom was an office nurse at the time. And I just remember that was the coolest thing ever, that she was making, she made a difference in my life, of course, but she was helping others and making a difference in other people's lives. Being a nurse is it's a pretty amazing thing. I think it's a very unique career. You can do so many different things with it. I've had the opportunity to work in a hospital, on a surgical floor. I've worked in recovery. I've worked in offices. You just have the opportunity to do so many things, but at the core of that is you're always helping people. You always have that opportunity to make a difference in somebody's day or life, and that's really cool. It's a cool thing. When I was a new grad LPN, I saw an ad in the paper, that's how long ago it was, that there was they were having a job fair. And so I came here to Chesapeake, and I remember walking through the hallway to get to the lobby where the event was being held, and I remember seeing staff in scrubs speaking to me, saying hello in the hallway, smiling and saying hello as I walked through the hallway. And at first I didn't think much of it, and because I figured they knew, for some reason I thought they knew why I was there. And then I remembered I don't have any identification on me to let them know why I was there, so that was just the way they do things here. And I thought that was just amazing. So I began my career here as an LPN. I worked here for several years before my husband and I moved away. And then about 8 years ago, I decided I wanted to return to hospital nursing. And even though I live an hour and a half away, I wanted to come back home to Chesapeake because my entire career I've been a nurse for 20 years, and I've never worked at a hospital that has the culture and the family focus that this hospital does, the employees do. I think it's very important to have a hospital that's involved in the local community, and I think Chesapeake definitely exemplifies that. The new programs that they have started in the underserved communities surrounding this area, and also just we take any opportunity to give assistance to local families and the community at large. Even with Nurses Week coming up, where we're celebrating nurses, we're taking that opportunity to collect food for the local food banks in the area. And I think that's pretty cool that we always have service to our community as a focus. So the pandemic certainly has presented its challenges, to say the least. It's been amazing to watch my fellow nurses in the hospital, the innovation, the adaptability, and their perseverance to keep going even when it was very, very tough to do so. We've definitely shown our ability to adapt and roll with changes and still provide the best care possible to our patients. I think the most difficult thing about being a nurse is that we're not always giving good news. That's certainly a very, very difficult thing to handle. And the other side of that, though, is that you get to be there to support the family, the patient, when when bad news is delivered, and you still can be there to help them through it. I think the most rewarding thing about being a nurse is just being able to help people. You help people every single day, whether or not you even realize it. Just your simple, kind gesture, saying hello in the hallway, might have made somebody's day. And certainly, you know, in caring for patients, we save lives. I'm Susan Weldon, and I'm proud to be a Chesapeake nurse.